Hey, welcome to Rygaard creation. In this video, I would like to show you how to categorize the left panel of tools, brushes and commands, and thus make this panel even more organized, okay? Great. You may have noticed that 3DCoat already organizes the left panel of the interface, categorizing the tools, brushes, and commands in sections. And they work as if they were folders, okay? For example, there are several sections here on this panel. The clay draw section, layers section, custom section, adjust section, pose section, and so on, okay? In order for us to categorize the left panel of the interface, we just have to come here in the edit menu and enter 3DCoat's interface customization mode from our friend here, Customize UI. I will click on it. Great. We are now in 3DCoat's interface customization mode. Since we are here, right, I'm going to come here on the left panel and place the mouse cursor over any tool, brush or command. In this case, I come over here on the Z4 tool, right click, and 3DCoat opens this menu that we already know. And right here in the last position is the create section above. Great. I'm going to click on create section above and I will be able to name the new section that's been created to S000 and I will press OK. Now we have just created a new section here in the left panel of the interface, okay? Pretty easy, right? But look how interesting. Because I created this new section S000 when the mouse was over the Z4 tool, the first thing we can notice is that the new section was created and positioned above the Z4 tool. So far, so good, okay? But notice something. When I click on the section name to minimize or contract it, all the tools, groups, commands, whatever, that were below and were part of the section, now they are inside the newly created section S000, right? Right. But why did this happen? Currently, in 3DCoat, when you create a new section from the position of the mouse on a certain tool, brush or command, which is part of an existing section, as in the case here of clay draw section, all the tools and commands, brushes, whatever, that were below and that belonged to this existing section will automatically be part of the new section created, okay? So, take advantage that we are here in the S000 section, right click on it, and I will show you again that there is the rename command, which will be useful because I'm going to rename it to S0. Very creative. But it will serve very well. I clicked the OK button. And as you can see, 3DCoat renamed my section to S0. Great. I will show you now how to reposition this section anywhere here on the left panel, okay? This is also very easy. We have already seen previously in the video about the brushes, tools and commands when you position. But I will show it again here because it's just as easy. It's the same thing, okay? Just put the mouse cursor over the section and it will appear. Look at this. This icon with 6 dots in the right corner of the section. As soon as I place the cursor on top of this icon, then our cursor turns into a cursor with 4 arrows. And this tells us what? that we can move or reposition this section anywhere here in the panel. Let's go then. Pay attention. I'm going to press the left mouse button and hold it down without letting go of my finger from the left mouse button. I will go here, right in the corner. So, for those who haven't seen this happen yet, as soon as I move the section up and down, this white horizontal bar appears, which is nothing more than indicating where the new section will be repositioned in the interface, okay? Here on the left panel. So, I am going here at the top. I notice that the white bar is there at the top. And I release my left mouse button. And right here, see? The section has been repositioned to the top of the left panel, okay? A nice thing to show you is that I don't know if you already know this, but right here, look at the bottom. There is this little white arrow directed downwards. So what can we do with that? Left click and drag without let go of the left button and put the cursor exactly on top of this down arrow. That is like what? An elevator. Oh, it goes much faster in case I want to position it right here at the base of our panel, right? Just like it happened here. In the same way, you can see here, there is again this little white arrow, but directed upwards. So if I click on the left mouse button and drag it to this little white arrow point up, that's our elevator, and we can quickly get to the top of the left panel. So now I'm going to put my S0 section back on top of the left panel. And a tip I'd like to give you: pay very, very careful attention to where you are going to create a new section within the panel, okay? I'm just going to demonstrate to you a problem that can happen to you and how to solve it, okay? So, I come here, right at the first item in the list of a section. In this case, is the clay brush. I'm going to right click on it and, of course, I'm going to create a new section. So, I will click on create section above. Guess what will happen? I'm going to click on it. I'm going to name it something here. Perfect. Did you notice what happened here? The big problem we got it now. Notice that all the tools, brushes, commands, or groups, whatever that were in the list inside the clay draw section now belongs to who? The section AAA. Everything here. And now our previous clay draw section is empty. So pay close attention to where you are going to create a new section within an existing section. It's important to know where you are going to place the mouse cursor and create a new section above, okay? Now, you may ask, what can we do now? At first, anyone, right, including me, I would take the tool or wherever it is and drag it one by one manually here. But if this section has a huge amount of tools, brushes, commands, whatever, it will be a real horror movie, a nightmare for us to drag them all individually back to the section where they were before, right? And fix the problem. But let me come back here with the tools where they were before, because I will show you how to solve this problem in 2 mouse clicks. That's it, alright? Great. Just come here on the name of the section AAA and press the right mouse button, and we'll have here one more deadly option. The delete command. That means delete or erase the section. But before you click on the delete command, I'm going to do a little suspense here. But pay attention to what I'm going to tell you, okay? Actually, in 3DCoat, all these tools are here, look, which are contained in the AAA section. If you press the delete button, they will not be deleted, okay? This is great. Only the AAA section will be deleted, okay? So I will come back here. Right click on the delete command. But I have another important thing that I need to tell you. Once you delete any section, you can't get it back again, okay? Unless you have saved the interface, made some kind of backup. That way, yes, you can relax, right? But don't worry about that now, because for sure I will talk about exactly that. Save the interface, make the backup, but in another video explaining it better, okay? Let's go here. So my cursor over the delete command. Now, yeah, if I press it, boom, that's it. No warning or a confirmation window. Nothing, nothing, nothing. The section was completely deleted. And everything's back to normal here for the clay draw section. As you can see, everything is back inside the section, okay? Just to prove that this is very fast to do, because as I was explaining, I'll create a section above again. Real quick. Same problem. I come here with the right mouse button on it. One click, delete command. Another click, that's it. Quick, quick, quick. Right? Right. So, a very important thing too about repositioning the section, okay? I suggest you to always reposition the section at the base of a section and at the beginning of another one, like now. The example I did, as well as on top of another section, like now, on top of clay draw. I will come back here to show why you have to have this knowledge that I'm going to demonstrate now. Imagine if you take this section, drag it right here in the middle of the interface. Look what will happen. Have you guessed it? Exactly that. A lot of people are going to have some kind of headache with this, because where you reposition this section inside an already existing section. So all the items below will now be part of the S0 section and no longer part of the existing section, okay? This is very important to know. For anything, if you've done a little no sense like that, look how interesting. Press here, edit, undo, okay? It's back here and you are saved. If you don't make any more mistakes, okay? But generally, press Ctrl Z as soon as you do this kind of nonsense. Just in case, unless you really want to put the section here, then alright, okay? Our next step now is to get to know the other options related to the section, right? Right. Let's come back here on top of the section, and of them, you can press the right mouse button on it. And right away, we will have this first option called hide, which is to hide the section, okay? So let's click on it. And something has already happened here that we already know, which is what? The name of the section was crossed out, meaning that 3DCoat is indicating that this section is invisible. Pay attention here. What's going to happen, okay? In the section, I'm going to press here, stop UI customize. Boom. Did you notice what happened? Many of you were probably wondering, what? I didn't expect that. Yes, this section has been reading, but the items inside it, in this case, the Z42 and the two groups are still visible, okay? This hide command simply tells us the following. let's just disable the section, okay? As if you were merging a section with an existing section, only that. I go back to the edit menu, customize UI. And I have S0 is still crossed out. So all I have to do is get over here, right click and press the unhide button, okay? As you can see, the line above the section name is gone. It's now visible. Nice look. And now we are back to stop UI because I want to show you that the S0 section is visible again, okay? It looks a little bit strange, but it is useful from time to time if you want to merge two existing sections. You can do that, okay? Alright, let's go back there. Edit menu, customize UI. And now we can do the same way as we did using the right mouse button and choosing the hide option. We can do the following. Click here in the section on this icon to reposition. And look, this button with the trash can icon, right? But you must be wondering, is this going to do something else? I don't know. Oops. Exactly that. Don't worry. It won't delete anything. It will just hide the section again. I come here for proof, stop UI customize. And now you notice that the section is hidden or disabled or merged with the section above. Here we go again. Edit menu. Again, go into the customization mode by pressing the customize UI button. I go again, right click and unhide. Now I know it's back. Great. So the next command here, I go this time in layers, okay? Right click on layer section and choose the hide section option, which is to hide the section. I press it and as you can see, they are all crossed out. This means exactly what you would expect in the other command. So let me show you here. I'm going out of customization mode. Look how interesting. The layer section and the tools inside it are completely gone, okay? I come back here in customization mode through the edit menu, pressing the customize UI button. And now, as you can see, I can once again right click and choose the unhide section option. Everything's back to normal. I'm going to go out so you can see what happened. And now, again, the layer section and the tools in it are back to being visible here in the interface, okay? I hope you have learned something new. And as always, I will see you all in the next video. See you there.